printed ones started in early 1900s, and they say they went until 1950, but during the 50s, not so much. During the war, which some of you don't even know about war, but World War II, they got to be more popular because there was gas rationing and tire rationing, and many of the fabric makers were making clothes for the soldiers, and there wasn't as much fabric available anyway. When you could get over a yard of material free, when you were going to have chicken feed anyway, that was a real bargain, especially during the before the war. During the Depression, it was very popular. But by the 50s, people had all those things, gas and money and tires, and they could go to stores which were now having fabrics, and so there weren't.
You're lefty, so
they kind of went over this way. But the 50s, sometimes in the 50s was the latest that I know of. But see, like I say, I didn't really get into this until much later, when I saw Jane on public television. So you know, public television hasn't been around that long. And that's when I learned about the Feed Sack Club.
Those get put away somewhere else.
So I was a member of the Feed Sack Club. I'm a member of the Historical Society, and this is history. And I'm also a member of the, next door. That's where we make feed sacks. Yes.
You know, I know we can't buy these anymore.
Right.
But I know that there are clubs that do the Aunt Gracie's fabrics. Do you know anything about the Aunt Gracie's fabrics? Are they made to be reproduction looking of the feed sacks?
Well, I don't know. I know Aunt Grace she made 30s reproductions of 30s prints, but I don't think those were called Aunt Grace that were. But like I say, nobody was buying them. That's why they went down so cheap. So I think that, you know, manufacturers figure out nobody wants these. Why should we end up selling them for $3? It must cost that much money to make them, you know. But Aunt Grace is basically, she's the one, that's the name of the fabric. That's reproduction of the 30s.
Okay, not necessarily feed sack fabric.
Yeah, but they're not feed sack reproduction. Yes.
Can you explain about your bonnet, your hat?
These? Oh. Don't look at my hair. The first time that I went to put on a presentation, I had these with me, and I said, "Who knows what these are?" And they said, "Diaper covers." Something. And they, you know, they guessed it was this or that or the other thing. But what it is in the days when people did not have showers, ladies that were cleaning the house put this over and covered their hair, kept their hair clean. And these are hats. Hair covers.
No, I'm just saying what's on this side.
Yeah, here's another one. It's made just a little differently, but it's still the same idea. It covers up your hair, keeps the cobwebs out while you're getting them down. Did anybody else have other questions about feed sacks? Well, feel free to get up and wander around and look at the feed sacks if you want to, and say, yeah, this really is a crazy lady.
She might be crazy, she makes beautiful stuff.
The worst things than being a crazy lady, I'll tell you.
Thank you, RheaMae.
Thank you. I feel like this is something I can give back to the community. I wanted to be a history teacher, and they told me only the coaches get to be history teachers. So you better pick a different line, and I did. I took early childhood. I thought if I can't teach the subject I like the best, I'll take the kids I like the best. But yeah, so I got the best of both worlds.
I have a quilt on my bed.
And thank you all for coming. I'm glad to see such a good turnout here.